Hello everyone, I'm Rich Stocks. In 1997, I heard a cassette tape by veterinarian and naturopathic physician Dr. Joe Wallach. The title of that lecture was Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Wallach's books and audios have now sold hundreds of millions of copies, making Dead Doctors Don't Lie the most popular health lecture in history. So not only did I begin following Dr. Wallach's nutritional and wellness advice, I began sharing his message with everyone I knew. 25 years later, I'm still sharing Dr. Wallach's message, and I'm excited to share it with you today. The full Dead Doctors Don't Lie audio lecture is available on our website, mineraldoctor.com. Mineraldoctor.com. It's free of charge. You can go there and listen to the same lecture that I heard 25 years ago. We have two other websites that might be of interest to you. I'm also a Bible teacher, so I have a website dedicated to Bible teaching and ministry, and that is richstocks.org, richstocks.org. And then I have a website dedicated to those who want to reduce, maintain, and control their weight, and that is Simple3Slim.com. If you'll go to mineraldoctor.com, the website that we're speaking about today, the first two things I would suggest you do right there on our homepage is take these two steps. Number one, take our free health evaluation. It's digital, it's online, and then schedule a free phone consultation with one of Dr. Wallach's associates, and they will help you find out what nutrition you might be lacking and what can help you to support you and your health goals, your health and wellness goals. So here is a very short summary of the hour and a half lecture that I heard years ago, 25 years ago, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Here are the 8 bullet points that I've summarized for you. Number one, there are 90 essential nutrients that every human being needs every day to stay healthy. That is what this shirt I'm wearing today, 90 for life. 90 essential nutrients that every human being needs from preconception up until the time of death. 90 essential nutrients every human being needs every day of their life. For every nutrient that's missing, there are up to 10 deficiency diseases. So 90 nutrients, up to 10 deficiency diseases per nutrient, that's 900 diseases that Dr. Wallach, as a veterinarian, learned that he could, and we can use this word legally with animals, he could prevent and cure diseases in animals with the proper nutrition. Now, we're not allowed to say that. None of these products we're going to talk about today, we're not allowed to say they'll cure you, and even if we were allowed, we're not going to say that. They are simply to support and promote better health, and we're going to talk about that today. So, bullet point number 2, of these 90 essential nutrients, and here was the thing that shocked me most when I heard his lecture, of the 90 essential nutrients, 60 of these, 2/3 are minerals. 2/3, I didn't know there were 60 minerals in the world. Now I should, from my high school chemistry class, that was the periodic table that is up on the wall in your chemistry class. Those are the elements, all the elements that are known to man that exist. Well, minerals, all of these minerals that we're talking about are on that periodic table. But I did not know that 2/3, we hear a lot about vitamins. When I was a little kid, ironically, my mother would bring me my little Flintstone chewable vitamin every night after I was already in bed. And as soon as she turned her head, I kid you not, I would toss that vitamin underneath the bed. And one day, eventually, people get around to sweeping out from underneath their bed. Well, there were piles and piles of these vitamins. And now I'm in the vitamin business, so to speak, for 25 years. Very ironic. But 60 of the 90 nutrients are minerals, not vitamins. Bullet point number 3. Without minerals, vitamins have no function in the human body. That was a shocker to me. You can just pile on the vitamins, but if the minerals are not present, when those vitamins are consumed, the vitamin has no function. There's nothing it can do. And they're useless. I have a pharmacist friend who says it like this. He says that minerals are sparks of electricity. Well, that makes sense. Think about it if you know anything about batteries. We have cadmium batteries. What's cadmium? That's a mineral. We have nickel batteries. What's nickel? Nickel is a mineral. So what's the significance? Well, those are the sparks of electricity. They are the sparks of electricity that allow your body to utilize the other nutrients, like vitamins, amino acids, and those sorts of things. Bullet point number 4. There is not a single plant or animal or human being that can produce even one of these 60 minerals. That's very important. Now, if you were to go out in the sunlight today, it's a bright, sunshiny day here where we are filming this video, and if I were to go out in the sun, my body can produce a vitamin. Most of you know what that is. It can produce some vitamin D. There are some animals that can produce. I think a hamster, it seems to me like there's certain vitamins a hamster can produce. I don't know, that's not part of my teaching today, but the point being, there are plants, there are animals, there are humans that can produce some vitamins, even amino acids. There are 3 essential amino acids. If you consume 2 of those, your body can produce the 3rd one on its own. But let me say this again. There is not a single plant, there's not a single animal, and there is not one human being that can produce even one of these 60 essential minerals. So 2/3 of the nutrition we need are minerals, and yet our body cannot produce a single one of those. What does that tell you? They have to be consumed. These minerals have to be consumed. Well, unfortunately, here's bullet point number 5. If the minerals are not in the soil, they're not in our food. If they're not in the grass that the cow eats, they're not in the cow when you eat the cow. You're not getting any minerals. And even if you planted a garden from row to row, those minerals vary. Minerals run in veins. Dr. Wallach says it like this: they run in veins like chocolate ripple ice cream. If all these minerals were just uniform blanket, in the crust of the earth, we'd all go out in our backyard and dig up gold today. Well, you probably don't have gold in your backyard. Why not? Because minerals run in veins, from row to row, field to field, nation to nation, state to state. So, the minerals are not in the soil, they're not in our food, so no matter how well we think we're eating, here's where many people are deceived. No matter how well we think we're eating, it is impossible to get the 90 essential nutrients from our foods. That's the reason. And furthermore, well, let me just say this about that. There are a lot of people, I said a lot of people are deceived. A lot of people say, oh, I eat well, so I don't need to take any nutrients. Well, we see here it's impossible. They don't understand that 2/3 of the nutrition they need are minerals, and if those minerals aren't in the soil, even if you're a vegetarian, if they're not in the soil and you're eating these pristine plants, or what about organic? All organic means is no pesticides. Eating organic food, now if you can afford it, do it. I do it, and I believe you should. It's good, it's cleaner food, but it does not contain one extra mineral over and above non-organic foods. Just so you know that eating organic does not add nutrition to your diet. So we need to be very clear on that. If the nutrients are not in the soil, they're not in the food, and you're not getting them. And according to U.S. Senate document 264, now this was written in 1936, think about that, that's a long time ago. As far back as 1936, our government here in the United States of America, we knew that our farm soils were depleted of these essential minerals, these vital nutrients. What does that mean? That means that our foods have been starved of nutrition. And we've known this since 1936. So no matter how well you think you eat, you are not getting the nutrition you need from your food. It's not possible. Bullet point number 6, minerals must be in a plant form for our bodies to absorb them. I like what Dr. Wallach says. He says you can't get all the minerals you need by licking rocks. Well, minerals, that's what they are. They're elements, they're rocks, they're metals. They're found in the crust of the earth. But you can't just go lick a rock and get all the minerals you need. Why? Because your body is not made to absorb minerals in a metallic form. Now, once the plants can do that. Plants, through photosynthesis, they can extract these nutrients, these minerals from the soil, and you can have a healthy plant. And But our bodies can't break down those metallic minerals. So what do we have to do? Well, we have to consume those minerals in a plant form where the plant has already broken down the metallic form of the minerals. Now it's in a form that our body can absorb. And that's what Dr. Wallach's minerals are all about. Bullet point number 7. Dr. Wallach's mineral mine is the only known source of all 60 essential minerals in a plant-derived form. I've been there many times. They're in Emery County, Utah. There could be other mines in the world, but this is the only one that we know of. The only known mine in the world. There could be some mines, Dr. Wallach has found some that might have 30 minerals, 40 minerals, but he's only found one place on the planet where we can get all 60 of these essential minerals in a plant form. And he has the rights to that mineral mine. And that's what makes Dr. Wallach's products so unique and so effective. Dr. Wallach's Longevity, that's the name of Dr. Wallach's company, is the only company and the only products in the world that offer all 90 essential nutrients. You could go and start trying to piece together by doing what we call fractionated nutrition. And we're very much not fans of fractionated nutrition. What is that? Well, the doctor says you have a calcium deficiency. What do people do? Run down to the health food store, buy a bottle of calcium. Well, the calcium has to work together with the other 89 essential nutrients. That's why a lot of times you'll see with calcium, they've added some vitamin D, they've added some boron. Well, it's more than that. All these 90 essential nutrients work synergistically. They all work together. And so that's what makes Dr. Wallach's products so unique, so effective, and that's why this is the only place in the world where you can get all 90 essential nutrients because of those plant-derived minerals. Bullet point number 8. The simplest and the best way to make sure you're getting all 90 essential nutrients is with Dr. Wallach's Healthy Body Start Pack. Now, here to my right, you can get all 90 essential nutrients in just 3 products. So why don't you put them in one product? Well, because some of these are oils and some of these are liquids. Well, we know, again, from basic chemistry class, oils and liquids do not mix. And also, calcium is a nutrient you need far more of than most of these other trace minerals. There are major minerals, there are trace minerals, and there are rare earths. So we separate the calcium. So let me say it again. You can get all 90 essential nutrients that Dr. Wallach teaches about, that you're going to hear when you listen to that Dead Doctors Don't Lie lecture, right here in these 3 products. Say, what's this 4th product here? Well, the calcium, some people prefer in a liquid form. Some people prefer in a powder form. So that's what that is. So here are the 3 products. There are over 235 nutrients in this Healthy Body Start Pack. We're going to have a separate video just about the Healthy Body Start Pack, but I want to at least show it to you and mention it to you today. Again, you can find this. It's available on our website, mineraldoctor.com. I want to invite you again, go to that website and take the 2 steps I mentioned at the beginning. Take the free health evaluation. That's how you will know the deficiencies that you might have in your body when you take that health evaluation, and then schedule your free phone consultation with one of Dr. Wallach's associates, and they will help you. They're not going to try to put a high-pressure sales pitch on you and all of this. They're going to help you determine the health pack that is best for you. We're going to talk about some other health packs that Dr. Wallach has where he adds products that you may need more of to the Healthy Body Start Pack. So we are out of time for today. Again, visit mineraldoctor.com, and we're looking forward to hearing from you, friend, very soon.